What's up, everybody? Welcome to another podcast day, episode 6. My name is Seena. Here, 6.
Gotta use that drop.
I have Drake here on the show.
Yo, what up, fam?
That was the worst Drake impression I've ever heard.
I know so little about Drake. I'm the worst.
You
I have
do.
like six songs on my playlist.
Love hip hop. You don't hate Drake, but you're firm on not really listening to him constantly.
Too much. Yeah, exactly. Every time I hear a song, I'm like, yo, this is sick, man. And I'm like, it's random verses and stuff on 2K. That's the only time I hear Drake music.
Drake has verses in the...
Yeah, because I think 40 made one of the playlists. Probably not the last one, but he did like a couple years ago, and since then...
He has those verses. Like it's
Drake's always a feature on a hit, right? That's what he does. So that
he kills the hit. You only remember Drake's part.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. He was... Bro, there was one I listened to the other day. Oh, it'll come back to me.
Man, his verse on Tuesday was good even.
That's
on 2K. Okay. I'm like, this song stinks.
Then he just
came out, like, it's not that bad. A lot better when an idiot isn't rapping it.
That's what he just raps with bad rappers to make himself
and he looks amazing all the time.
Really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is Baka so popular?
That song blew up, eh?
That song, it did.
What's the name? What's my name? Say my name. Something my name.
Listen. I thought Baka was English the whole time. He's not.
I thought he was from Toronto. Kombat character. I was way off.
Well, he sure sounds like him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zain, today marks the premiere of one of the most anticipated horror movies of our generation.
Oh shit! What is it?
It.
Oh yeah.
Are you proud? Are you not proud? Are you down for it? Like, what do you think?
I'm actually very down to watch it. I like horror movies, but I'm one of those guys that always say to people, horror movies can never be amazing to me. There's very few that are. And one like this, it needs to be psychological. That's the thing. And it seems like they're going that route with this.
It is.
It looks like a trip. Like,
it's not gore. It just good angles, really like a really well done, creepy clown, and just really apparently the acting is really good. Like from what I've heard,
it looks
reviews are positive for this thing.
It looks like a passion project, so I hope they did it well.
Is
it true that it actually was like whatever 27 years after the last one?
I saw a meme.
It could easily be one of those fake facts. You know what I mean?
Might be their marketing, because their marketing for this movie has been unbelievable.
It's true.
They're nailing it. They have They had mannequins of children around downtown Toronto with raincoats and a balloon that says "it" on it. Yeah, because that's like, remember the kid who was like running for little
anyone who's afraid of clowns is having a rough time in the city.
That's what I'm saying. It's everywhere you go, right? And it's weird because it's rare to see one of these movies that are so hyped and to see it deliver. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
how rarely happens.
It really
especially
does.
A remake.
Exactly,
it doesn't happen often. Planet of the Apes was a good one where people didn't know what they were going to do.
That's true.
But that wasn't a remake. That they kind of just did
that was
with that route, right? Like,
I guess so. Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Zain, you worked at Fan Expo in Toronto for one day.
Yeah. I was there Thursday.
How many times have you gone to Fan Expo, including the times you've worked?
4 times, I think.
4 times?
4 or 5 times. Yeah.
How do you feel year after year going? Okay, first of all, Fan Expo is the Comic-Con of Toronto.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like there's a decent amount of celebrities that show up. It's usually on Sundays. It costs like $40 to take a picture with them. And it's crazy.
Do they even sign it or no?
I think it's probably costing extra. I think that's $20 extra.
It's expensive. Like, you're paying to take a picture with these people, and then to get them, you pay them more for a signature. They can just sign
things. Exactly. And you pay to get into Fan Expo, right?
And it's like, stupid expensive.
Like $40-$50. Yeah.
On I think Saturday, my cousin texted me and told me it was $45 to get in.
That's insane.
$45 to spend more money. You know what I mean? $45 to be in a sea of people that are just dirty and sick.
I always tell people, it's like, if you're at Fan Expo, you need money in your pocket, because you walk in there, it's like, all it is really is things to buy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, right?
You're right. That's all, dude. That's literally all.
You try new games. There's a couple of sections here and there.
What else? You can meet.
That's it. Yeah.
It's sweet because you can meet, like, if you appreciate comics, you can meet comic book artists and things like that. That's sick. And they have 100%. They have rare figures, rare comics. They have everything.
It's cool if you're part of like geeky culture. No one can see that I did.
The hand
air
quotes,
but hand quotes, air quotes, But like, if you appreciate that stuff, it's really cool to go. You get to see, like, I saw like the costumes of Thor characters from the movie.
That's dope. That kind of stuff is
They were
sick.
The starter Pokemon made out of Legos, and they look dope. Like I didn't even know it was Lego until I walked up to it.
That's so sick.
And I'm like, oh shit!
All three of them?
Yeah, it was Charmander like blowing fire.
Oh, so
Pikachu in the middle,
dynamic
and
one?
then Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah,
way too sick.
It looked amazing.
Who do they just build these like on like?
That's what I was.
Do computers
thinking.
put it together and then they tell you exactly what you need? Kev, do you know how this is done? Kev is in the back, folks. Do you know how they build giant Lego figures? Are there instructions, or do they get like a computer to like design it for them? They just, you know what I mean?
It's definitely one lonely guy. He's like, yeah, I think I got this.
Yeah, that's one. That sucks. So apparently these Lego things are built by hand. There's no computer instruction.
I think they probably use a computer to plan it and then they have to build it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the computer builds it for them. I'm saying
they don't look at it like the guy from Art Attack. And he's like, okay, I think I got
That's
this.
what I thought they were doing.
No,
okay, so it's not a mega Art Attack. Okay.
Yeah. Unless it isn't that guy. They call him, man. No one
who knows, man?
Yeah,
Amazon has robots in their warehouses.
Exactly.
No human labor except like I don't know. Anyway, so you were working PlayStation, obviously.
Yeah.
What can we say? That we can say what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You were obviously at the PlayStation booth.
Yeah.
What were they playing?
New stuff. NHL 18 was there. You couldn't even take photos or videos of NHL 18.
That's the
but it looked amazing.
Did it look good?
Yeah, it looked.
I feel like it looks the same every year, but
it actually looked different. But I think it's the PS4 Pro with the 4K TV.
It is.
Yeah,
cool.
That's why it's a big jump. Yeah. Gran Turismo was a big one. And then there were VR games. And Call of Duty was in the middle. Call of Duty just looked like...
I want to hear about Call of Duty.
I played it twice. I got to play it. And like, it's fun. It's Call of Duty. But it's like remastered World at War. Like, that's honestly what it is. You know what I mean?
The guns are...
It still seems the same. They didn't really add anything new. At least from the demo, I didn't really take that in. They don't do anything different with like... You would expect by now that they have, maps where there's stuff that actually changes. Walls break down. They still don't have that.
Really?
I didn't see any of that.
I know there are certain maps in Call of Duty where like external events happen and that impacts the layout of the map, but you can't blow up a wall. Like it's not like Battlefield where you can like tear everything down. It's not like that. They haven't
really added too much stuff. But it's fun. It's Call of Duty. If your friends play Call of Duty, there's no reason to stop playing.
I'd be down to play it, but
it's actually fun. Yeah.
So it's so funny because Modern Warfare 1, the first one, started the whole perk thing, right?
Yeah.
And then that fucking what's the game? World at War came out.
Yeah.
And it's
brought Nazi zombies, which was big too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Was there zombies in oh, there is zombies in this.
Yeah.
First of all, I saw the trailer for the zombies for this one. Looks unbelievable. You should.
It always does.
Go watch it. It looks horrifying.
More on Nazi zombies than their single player at this point.
They're that's what people play. No one touches the single player. Like if you look at stats of people, that's the thing. Why aren't you playing the campaign of this
it used
game?
to be nice.
Yeah.
Black Ops was the last good one.
I feel like it's all like weird geopolitics with like Russian bad guys.
Now
and all celebrities
They get a celebrity now, yeah.
Fucking
Kevin Spacey.
That's how it started, dude.
Yeah, that's how it started.
It was Kevin Spacey, and then it was the Trey Parker. Not Trey Parker. What is that guy?
Trey Songz.
The voice, no, man. Not Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Sure.
It was. Who is the voice of? You won't know this. Joel from Last of Us. He's that guy. He's in everything. Troy Baker. And then Troy Baker was in the game.
Yeah, Joker.
And then they have all these... Yeah, Joker, yeah. And then they have Kit Harington.
He's the
bad guy in Infinite Warfare. No, in Infinite Warfare.
Okay, true.
And his henchman is Conor McGregor.
What?
His henchman.
That's hilarious.
You didn't know this?
No, I had no idea.
His henchman is Conor McGregor. I saw this guy beating the shit out of me, and I'm like, wait a second.
Video game or Netflix special? Like, what the hell is going on, man?
Well, with the money he made off that fight, first of all, he can make 12,000 Netflix specials.
Yeah,
why wouldn't he do more of these fights? Anyway, back to FedEx. Okay, so you said there's a lot of VR games.
Yeah.
And there was what's that one you were talking about?
Ones. I tried one called Bravo Team. It was like a first-person shooter, and you get to play with someone, so it was pretty fun, but like, you're not going to have two VRs at home usually, right? So it'll be online. But it's still pretty cool. Like, you hear the person, and it's a shooter, but there's no free movement or anything, so it seemed limited.
Oh, is it like a rail shooter kind of, where like House of Dead where you can't move?
Exactly, and you have to like point at places to move and stuff.
Okay.
But I'm guessing there's a lot of strategy, and it looked really nice. It looked like they tried to make it more realistic. I was on a bridge, and it was a bunch of cars mashed up, and terrorists were coming at us with helicopters and shit. It was really cool.
Sophisticated terrorists.
Yeah, right? And then there's a psychological VR game I didn't try called Inpatient.
What is that?
It's like a choose your own adventure, but you're in a patient in an asylum. look scary as hell.
That's
though.
weird and dark.
Yeah, yeah.
They had that at Fan Expo?
Yeah, they had it. Yeah.
How in depth is the demo if you're just like doing something?
I didn't try it.
Oh yeah. Fair.
I was stuck with the family section, man. I was playing, although I'm not complaining, but like Crash Bandicoot, Knack 2, Nino Kuni 2.
So the least busiest station
exactly.
level. No one wants to play.
Yeah.
Knack 2.
It was the kids that got rejected for Call of Duty and VR that were coming to play in my section.
Sorry, buddy, you can't play Call of Duty, but you can play Knack 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And but then you just like be like.
So many kids come up and lie to your face too. It's the funniest thing ever.
What's with kids and just being so dishonest?
Yeah.
I think they've always been liars, but man,
I'm more shocked when the parents are like, we should have lied. It's like, you're saying you should have lied so your kid could have, like, it's a health concern, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Your eyes can get fucked if you're
exactly.
younger than 12.
We're not saying, like, he's not mature enough, because that I understand them being like, we should have lied. But it's like health concerns. It's like,
seriously.
You know what I mean? It's like telling someone that the air outside is dirty and just being like, oh, man.
It's okay.
Should have just told him it's clean. Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's way too in-depth.
So stupid.
And deep. That's too hectic.
Yeah.
What's next?
And I bought a Smithers toy. It was $10. It was Vacation Smithers from Simpsons.
Like a 6-inch figure?
It's pretty big. It's like an action figure.
That's
size.
sick.
Yeah, it's actually dope. And I got Pop Funkos. They were
What'd you
for
get?
$20.
2 for $20 from where?
From EB Games.
Oh yeah.
I got an anime one, L from Death Note, and I got Negatron, Glow in the Dark.
Who's Negatron? That's
DuckTales.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I had scammed them too.
What happened?
Because Negatron wasn't part of the 2 for $20, but the guy I went up to, his register wasn't working. And so he had to like write it in. And he's like, "Those are 2 for $20, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he just did it. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go, buddy.
Watch his buddy from
that was the
class.
exclusive one.
Yeah. It has a sticker
It's like
too. You should know this. Yeah,
exactly.
I know that one.
Yeah. I was like, yes, I'll take it.
Those are the wins you need sometimes in life.
Little-
Like we've
yeah,
taken
exactly.
so many L's, but to
That's
get that
the thing.
one
Yeah,
win,
exactly.
like today on the TTC, I had an old transfer. Amanda walked in with hers, and she always does this shit. And I'm like, I'm an honest guy. I'm just gonna pay the fare. But the guy was looking down, and I was like, I just walked by, and I was like, fuck you. Like, the small wins.
Yeah. I've started doing that downtown quite often. Like, if I'm not going to a station, I don't usually get the token from inside the streetcar. Because they don't come out in random. They probably do. I don't go to downtown.
They don't do spot checks.
Booked 250 soon. I'm pushing my luck at this point.
You what?
I'm pushing my luck at this point. You know what I mean?
You were. It's gonna be that one time where you're like, I got this, but then you're gonna get screwed. I got a warning. Yeah. Like.
Oh, did you?
They write in a book, and then if you get caught again, it's like a $700, $400.
Yeah,
I know.
It's crazy. $250 fine. Crazy. For what? For like.
Just walking on a streetcar.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Imagine like seeing one when you're drunk and he just stops you and you're just like, this is the worst.
It's such a buzzkill. Yeah.
It's such a buzzkill.
Man, I have a conspiracy theory with all that shit. I think they just doing this on purpose because they know it's easy money and they need more money to fix their TTC shit. Like, because their plans have been getting delayed and delayed.
That's so, oh my
and
God.
They don't want the city to pay for it. They want people. So they're like, just make absurd fines for like minuscule things, and that, like they don't even let you technically like get a transfer from the bus driver if you miss it. And that's one thing. The bus driver should force a transfer in your hand.
What do you mean?
Like, if you forget
to
get a transfer.
And you go back.
You can't do that. You know what I mean? Bus drivers should force a transfer in your hand if they're going to be that strict about this shit.
That's so
they
true.
They shouldn't make you ask for a transfer. It's
you should start a petition and share it on Facebook.
If I can.
Stop this.
I bought a Metro Pass, though, so I'm...
Okay, you're good.
I'm living large.
You're rich. Oh, my God. No. Fucking Presto card.
Flash that shit.
Like I'm getting declined in the morning. Oh, yeah. You didn't even swipe. You
like a diplomat when I'm driving. Yeah, exactly.
I got declined on my Presto. Yeah, the Presto card for me, it makes sense. But I feel like I should just dish money out for the Metro card. I take the bus to work every day.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It really is. But whatever. Anyway. Fuck these. I like so many delays all the time. Like
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, when you need a fucking delay.
I'm already late for work. Like subways are backed up in the thing. Like the bus came 10 minutes late. I'm just like
too many people.
Bad day. So many people. Yeah. This guy's. I'm sitting. You know when you're on the bus and you're on the top part. This guy's standing. Yeah. Like like.
The back. Yeah.
The elevated part of the back of the. I should have just said the back, not the top part. This isn't a double. No.
Yeah. Jeez, go bus.
So I'm there, and this one guy is just like standing there waiting, and his like laptop bag is like hitting me in the arm. And I'm like, dude, like you don't stand. There's plenty of room down there. Like, why are you
It's so annoying.
Here.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like, I'm not trying to just yell at this guy, like, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, passive aggressively, like, elbow the fuck out of his bag, and then like swings around, and then I looked at him and I give him one of these. I'm like,
they can't see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, okay. I flexed my arm and I looked at
yeah.
the guy and I gave him a look like he can't fuck around. He needs to stop hitting me with his damn bag.
That's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes you have to do it, people on the TC, man.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. I just hate people. Anytime there's too many people on the TC, I'm so turned off. Should I just go home?
Yeah.
Do I really? Is it worth this? Yeah.
No. At least the worst.
You work 9 to 5 too. That's the worst because when you go, it's busy, and when you leave, it's busy.
I weasel my way. I asked my manager if I can do 10 to 6, so it's not as bad.
Yeah,
not
nice,
as bad.
Nice. You got the 10 to 6.
I'm supposed to be going to the air quotes gym.
Nice.
Not happening. No healthy lifestyle.
You're showing up every day.
Yeah,
like, see, really? You go to the gym.
No, like, no, I've been eating
You Pop Funkos in your bag
all day.
Oh yeah, I went to the gym.
Zane, don't talk to me about Pop Funkos anymore.
What Pop Funkos have you gotten recently?
I've gotten.
We're both addicted to Pop Funkos. We should let people know this.
If you look at my
we both
desk,
have a severe addiction.
It's really out of control.
You see how many I have now? I
saw it, yeah.
It's too many, man. I look like a fucking toy store when you walk into my room.
And you keep them in the box, too.
Yeah.
I respect that.
There's a few I haven't, right?
Yeah, the old ones. But then you learn because you
I
sell that
learned.
shit.
I was like, fuck. They went up in price.
I got one recently, like a month and a half ago. The Coon, Carmen the Coon. It was an exclusive one. I got that. I had to get it. It's beautiful.
That's a sick one.
It's so fat and like it has so much price. I got that.
The South Park ones look really good.
They're Iron Sheik and Simba are my newest ones, but I can't.
Have you pre-ordered any?
No, there's the ones from Horizon came out, but I don't think I'm gonna get those. And then there's Mad Max ones, which look sick.
I pre-ordered the Home Alone ones. Yeah,
I saw those. Yeah.
I pre-ordered all 3.
Was that the one you were talking?
I saw those. I was like, $45 it is. I just pre-ordered all 3.
They look phenomenal. The details.
They look, when I saw the mark on his forehead.
Yeah, man.
Like,
the mark on his
it, bro. The crowbar. I was like, oh my god.
How could you not?
This is amazing. Yeah.
On the box too, with the I
haven't seen the box.
With the double pack, it says those sweat bandits too. It's good.
It's not with double pack. It's the singles.
They have.
Really? They had a double pack.
Yeah,
too?
They do.
Yeah. Because I'll show you.
I think that's a Best Buy exclusive, from what I remember.
Oh, probably. So. They probably have different costume ones, eh?
That's the thing. They don't.
These are the 3 I got.
Yeah, it's the exact same
ones,
thing.
Eh?
I think that's the same one.
These are amazing, man. It actually looks like him too. Macaulay Culkin. I was like, oh my god, like.
It's the way they nail the details.
I don't know how they do it. Everyone has it's big black eyes, and it's a big face, but somehow they have they always add one little thing that makes it look like the character.
Yeah, exactly. Like sunken in cheekbones, back to the eyes, like random things like that. Yeah, oh yeah.
It's really weird.
They're making it's so easy to just fucking manufacture so many of them. Like robots paint them. They got licenses from everywhere. They show them designs. They can
make 3 of the same character, different costumes.
Yeah,
people
you give one exclusive.
Yeah,
people pay hundreds of dollars.
People like us fucking give our money away like it's nothing, right? You give us.
Oh yeah. Every looking for new ones.
I'm constantly looking for new ones. When I go to the mall, the only thing I look for really are Pop Funkos.
Obviously,
honestly,
that's the only place to go.
There's not really anything else.
The saddest thing is when you just look at this side profile quickly and you're like, don't eat it. Don't care. It's like this, like maybe.
When you're standing there and there's there's not one you want, but you're like, should I just settle for one?
You know exactly. Why? The price point of a Pop Funko is perfect.
Nothing. Yeah, it's $12, $13.
$10 to $12, 14 to or 16, for the exclusive ones. Like if it's
16, then
if it's one you can actually sell or like a primo one, they're obviously more, but it's not at that $20 range, so it's not that.
It's not like a $25 purchase each time.
It's not
exactly.
Right? But it kind of is though, because how often do you just get one? Right?
100%. Yeah. I try to do it one at a time. Unless there's deals.
If they're on sale, you know.
I can't even. I'm lying so hard. I just pre-ordered 3 today. I was just telling you. I just spent $45 on Pop Funkos. I can't act like I have limitations anymore.
These things. Lego has these things called Mighty Micros. I showed you those.
I just saw those today. I was at the Lego store today. Actually,
they're dope, man.
They're good.
The Thanos one looks like a Infinity Gauntlet, and his thumb is like that. It's sick. It's so sick, man. And so those are another things I'm buying, and it's $12 and you get 2 of them.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all.
Those are the ones you're collecting.
Exactly. They're 2 characters. It's not for one character. 2 characters, $12. You kidding me?
It's actually a steal.
I had Amazon credit. I'm like, dude,
it's actually a steal.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's worth it.
it's. I wish you could see my office, Zane, because it's gray and drabby, and like there's certain like flares of expression in some people's cuticles, but for the most part, it's very rigid and very gray. And then you just right in the front row where we had clients today, international client from China, like a bunch of suits. Yeah. They're there talking about the support. I'm in the desk right in front of them with Funkos everywhere. I'm like leaning back like this. That's hilarious, man.
Like, whose son is that? Like, nobody's son.
They used to like passive aggressively trying to tell me
to change it.
Oh, there's no picture of your son on your desk. Yeah. It was man. It's so they passive aggressively said that our desks need to be tidy because we have clients coming. And then a few times I did it, but then I just got so much stuff it became more of a pain in the ass to keep taking them off. So I just left them, and then
because you're right at the top of the desk.
They're right there, so
it sticks out. Yeah, in the horizon, you can just see Pop Funkos.
Exactly, and it's right in the front. I need it. You're spending 8 hours a day there. You want to blow your brains out.
There's probably
so boring.
What would you say is people's favorite Pop Funko of yours at work?
No one really has them. Like this
one girl of yours, I'm saying.
Oh, mine. Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously. Okay.
What's the
obviously
favorite?
Scarface? I have my Scar. Oh, from them, Wally. People just seem to love Wally. Yeah. Like, people talk shit. They're like, I don't know who any of this are. Like, you don't know what this fucking thing is. Like, oh, that's Wally. I'm like, exactly. Yeah. Get the hell out.
That's hilarious. It's because Wally was too real. Everyone sat there like, and that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the kid's like, this movie sucks. I wonder what kids probably like Wally. There's a cute little character. Probably. There's the weird like robot love thing going on.
Yeah, because they don't know what's phenomenal.
Going on. They don't. Why does Pixar always make these ridiculous?
They make them too deep for cartoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this shouldn't be.
They hit you hard.
It's like Kubo and the Two Strings. It's like Coraline movies like that. Like it's in a different caliber of animated movies where it's not like Despicable Me.
Was really good too. Moana. Apparently, it was actually really good. Hater was telling me he's like. One of the better animated movies he's seen, like in the last few years.
It's
Big Hero 6 was really good. I like that one a lot.
That's okay. So there's Pixar and there's CJB Disney thing. Big Hero 6, it was okay.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was dope.
I can't remember to be honest, so I can't speak.
Oh, okay, good, true.
What else is there? There's Zootopia.
Zootopia was really good. Inside Out was really good.
That's Pixar.
Oh yeah, Pixar. But it's the same shit too. They work together too. No.
Yeah.
Disney and Pixar?
I think they're different studios, man.
Oh, okay, true.
I think Disney probably publishes Pixar movies, but Pixar's is a studio.
Yeah, Pixar makes their own independent movies. Yeah. True.
And they have those deep like short films. I've never seen, but apparently are phenomenal.
That's apparently what Kubo and Two Strings is more like. Is like a long version of their short stories.
The
short movies.
The level of claymation and the sophistication of claymation nowadays is insane.
You know what's crazy, man? I've always since I was a kid, like taken how people feel about like cartoons and animated stuff, and then you take in how much work is put into them, like per scene kind of thing, and you're like, there's such a difference in they're putting in so much work and getting respect as if they're like, oh, it's just like a kid's cartoon. You're like, yo, it takes 10 months to make a kid's cartoon, especially back in the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You're like, an episode takes like at least a month. And there's nothing that even comes close to that much work put in for a product.
You don't just shoot something. You draw. Like you're animating.
Exactly.
It's insane.
You can't tell the character to do the line again. You know,
you gotta sync I can't even fucking edit videos for my life. I can't sync the audio video. They're syncing so much audio, video, sound editing and stuff.
And back in the day, they were drawing it.
That's
right?
insane. I still don't know how that's possible.
Why were cartoons a thing? Like, if someone was like, "You have to draw a cartoon," I'm like, "I guess cartoons will never exist because that's it. We're just doing live action." Yeah, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
I still don't. How do they animate Disney movies? Was someone literally
happy that there's people out there that have better like work ethic than I do? You know what I mean? Because all this stuff there probably wouldn't be roads if I was the guy in charge of everything. You know what I mean?
Saying, listen, here's an idea. Why don't we flatten the ground, and then so it's easier to walk. Like,
I've seen that is obviously impossible. And no one ever will even come close to doing it.
Keep lying down.
Yeah, exactly. Now get back on your like in log, all right? It's gonna rain soon. We gotta find a tree. And never build houses. Are you kidding? Washrooms?
Isn't it? No, never.
Yeah.
How's your brain
plumbing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
My whole earth would just smell like shit constantly. People just eating rotten veggies.
Should we do something about this stuff?
I'm sure someone will.
Yeah. If we walk further away, you can just walk further away.
Yeah, honestly.
It's crazy when you think of how much planning and execution it took to build something back then. Like how like if obviously dirty and stuff and like people would live till they're like 30 and they die, but like they did so much stuff in that 30 years, right?
Yeah, 100% agree.
Building castles? Like, if you're going to die when you're 30, you're moving these rocks when you're like 15, right? Like,
exactly. I know,
what is going on?
It's amazing what they did back then, man.
Like architecture.
It's crazy. Yeah, and they made it nice. They didn't just like, that bridge works.
So intricate.
They're like, make it crazy. And the guy's like, are you fucking kidding me? Sitting in his like dungeon, drawing away.
Chiseling, carving things out of stone. Like, how do you do
weapons, man? No, they have armies with weapons. Like, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah.
The production of like armor and that's what, man. You just robbed the other guy's armor, man. I mean,
that is what it was all about. Though, at the end of the day. Did you watch Lord of the Rings?
No. There's a department. Man, okay, first of all, speaking of Lord of the Rings, I'm just going to shoehorn this in real quick. Poor segue. Game of Thrones, this season.
You watched it all?
Insane. I saw it. It's incredible. It's incredible. What do you think of this season of Game of Thrones?
I'm a hater that says I'm a hater of Game of Thrones, even though I'm not. I watched it from the beginning. I've read the books. I call it's the best, worst season of a show I've ever seen. But I think it's the worst season of Game of Thrones.
Really?
Just because, like, for me, I don't think it actually is the worst season of Game of Thrones. For me, personally, I'd put it lower.
Is it because it's so flashy and, like...
Because it's just too much happening too fast. But I don't, like... They couldn't have made it any better. They just limited themselves with the amount of episodes they've given themselves now, right? Like,
that's true.
2 seasons, this many episodes, and, like, I didn't realize there was this much that had to happen. You know what I mean? In one episode, you'll get, like... They feel like it's a movie every episode.
Yeah,
right?
It's true.
Breaking Bad kind of had the same problem at the end, but I think their execution was a little better. But like, I like the season. It's cool. It's super epic, but it's like
so epic, man.
Nothing felt like hit me hard. I don't think
compared to
even the dragon thing.
Yeah, that's
it didn't hit me that hard because like. There was no scene like that. If it was a longer season, there'd be at least one scene of that dragon doing something and then you caring about it a little bit more. It was like in the same episode that she cares about that one, it dies. And you're like, oh, okay.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
They put everything in one episode.
Yeah, they really did wrap it, and then they just pull that fucker out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Were the older seasons more...
slow burners,
yeah,
for
like,
sure.
Were they?
It's because they had books to go by.
Yeah, season 1.
And like they were taking their time because they thought he was writing these books, but he was fucking counting his cash. And he still hasn't written the books.
So he didn't finish...
They were hoping that he would finish the books before they got to it. But then when they realized he's a lazy fuck, because he's been working since the 90s and making no money, and now all of a sudden the show blew up and he's a fucking probably millionaire.
That is the best thing,
I mean?
And no one can make him do anything.
No one can make him do anything. He's just making prequels and short stories that'll keep making more money. But they realized they had to finish the story themselves, and now they're trying to just rush it.
When did that happen? When did they start doing it themselves?
Okay, I'll tell you where it is in the book. You've caught it. You know everything about the show and shit.
Here's the thing. I watched season 1 and 2 and 3 episodes of season 3. I didn't watch anything.
Oh, okay. Until
season 7.
Oh, really?
I legit have skipped everything.
That's hilarious. Okay.
I saw it.
Absolutely hilarious.
I was complaining
season 3 and 4 are probably the best seasons.
3 gets better, but I was just bored. I couldn't do it anymore.
Fair
season
enough.
1 and 2, 0 out of 10.
Really?
0 out of 10.
Even 1?
I couldn't.
Okay, so I like Game of Thrones for the reason you probably don't like Game of Thrones.
It's so slow.
I like the character stuff and like random scenes with random people.
Yeah,
that's what you don't like. Okay,
too many characters. Although it was sick seeing the young characters in season 2 and then to see them now.
7? Yeah, you must have had a weird experience.
It was really trippy. Arya became some weird assassin. Changes her face.
It's funny because when characters are like, "What happened to you?" You actually are like, "Please answer the question."
Yeah, what happened? She's like, "I became an assassin," and she has a bag of faces.
Nobody. You actually thought she meant nobody, but it's a guy who calls. They stay like that's their word. They're like they're no one or nobodies, like the assassins.
Oh.
So that line had like a double entendre.
Oh.
The fans got little nerd boners. You know what I mean?
Wait. So, what are those faces that she carries? Did she cut off faces? So she cuts them off, right?
Corny. I didn't think that's what it was because like they kept insinuating that it was like this black magic kind of thing, like some form of like dark shit.
That's
and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's just a bag of faces. That's actually how they do it.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid. But you can't just
and
that's why I think it's stupid. Yeah, and that's why I think
is it like the mask where you transform into the person, or is it just
they
a
didn't
piece
know
of
what
face
to do.
hanging on yours?
If you watch the old seasons, like the guy can literally turn and it's his face because like they manipulate shit. You know what I mean? They
so they have a hood on or whatever.
No, and then you show it. They show it like in their home base or whatever, like their training area. They're sculpting faces and shit. So it just looks like they like train themselves to know what the facial structure is like and kind of act like them. And it's an illusion.
What you're saying makes no sense to me because what about your height? You don't just get taller if you're playing somebody.
But that's why it was mad fantasy before. It was like, you just become. And I was like, oh, I'm willing to accept it. Whatever.
No, I can accept the dragons and the zombies. I can't accept the bag of faces.
Fair enough. No, but that's what I'm saying. Once it became a bag of faces, I couldn't accept it. Then I couldn't accept it. Because it wasn't a bag of faces. That's what I'm telling you, Seena. There was this whole, like, everyone's waiting to be like, yo, how is this ability we're going to work? She's going to be a crazy assassin like fucking Mystique. No. It's like, oh no, she just has bags of faces. And she's doing accents every time she's a character. Are you kidding me?
Wait, yeah, she's pretty much... She does a fake voice of the character. It doesn't even like change
the character. It's the actor. It's like in the beginning of season 7. Remember the guy that she was pretending to be, the Frey?
Yeah.
That was the actor doing it. It wasn't Arya's voice. Fuck. Remember?
Zero.
Yeah, and that's why the bag of faces was a dumb idea. And I'm going in right now. The problem is, man, that these guys are TV writers and shit. And they don't know how to do character stuff. That's all. They're just doing epic scene after epic scene.
That's so true.
And that's all it is. True. And there's mad inconsistency with how characters are acting, reacting to shit. It's just to play the purpose of, we have to have this happen, so let's just make them do this kind of thing.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Zain.
I'm hating hard, bro.
Shots fired?
Big time. Did you see the shadow? In season 2, the shadow that kills people, like there's a
no.
That's the thing. There is magic in the world, right?
I know. There's fucking
that's how I was willing to accept it. But the bag of faces now means it's not magic.
That's
it's
what
just
I'm
her
saying.
tricking,
That's what I'm
saying.
Like, why would you have that?
Yeah, it's stupid as hell.
What else happened? There's something else.
So in the books, the last part is Jon Snow died. Tyrion hasn't even met Daenerys. It's so far technically.
And they're just meeting each other now from season 2.
Now they're making. Now they're making everyone meet up, right?
That's crazy. I don't know.
And I don't like how I could go on all day, man. I should do a Game of Thrones podcast.
That's what I thought it was, like the mask, kind of. But like, you don't turn into Jim Carrey.
No, you don't. Yeah, but he does apparently. That's the whole thing. Yeah, he apparently does turn into the person. That's why it's really stupid. It's fucking stupid.
So bad.
She grows a penis. Like, what the hell is this happening?
What is going on?
You know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid.
And what else happened? There was
White Walkers went crazy.
Yeah,
that was fucking Olympic. Thrower.
That was insane.
Yeah.
And him just like destroying that wall with the dragon. That was sick.
Yeah.
Yo, that scene, man, with the dragon flying around and destroying the army was the best TV.
That was probably my favorite scene in the whole season.
Fucking.
That was like tense. I thought that Braun guy was gonna die like 3 different times, and then Jamie at the end. I was like, "That's fucking go, buddy." He's my favorite character.
He's sick. I like.
He's sick. Yeah. It's funny because you saw him when he was the worst character. Because season 1 and 2, he's like,
he's a piece of shit. Yeah. He gets humble.
And now he's hard redeemed. Yeah,
I know his hand. Yeah. Something happened.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. You miss so much, man.
I might watch it, but I'm probably not. Maybe I'll just watch it backwards.
Bran probably confused the fuck out of you too. Like, when the fuck did he become Professor X?
Yeah. Bran, such a weird guy.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
I love there's one part in the finale where him and that Sam guy are talking, and he's like, "I know everything." And Sam's like, "Oh, so you know about like the wedding?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" How are you gonna go from "I know everything" to "What are you talking about"? Like, come on, man.
So
that's a hard bluff. It's so stupid.
But he's like,
yeah, exactly. I don't recall that. I don't think that happened. He's like, no, but the book's like, no, it never happened, man.
Somebody's joking. Somebody's really.
That's why I want the Lannisters to win.
Yeah, I like Cersei.
Yes, thank you. You're the only other person that fuck. I always talk about I would prefer an evil genius over a naive hero, and she's a well written character. Her motivations are very clear. Like she's evil, but like I like how she's driven and she's not down to lose, and she's at the top, so you can really respect it. You know what I mean? She's a sick character. Everyone hates her, bro. What? They're like, can't wait for Cersei to die and shit. I'm like, Daenerys is whack, bro. Daenerys is hot. Leaning on her dragons. She's so sexy though. I follow the actress on Instagram, so
so nice.
Yeah, I'm an Emilia Clarke fan.
That's her name.
Fan.
You might know her as Sarah Connor in.
In love with her. Yeah.
She's so nice.
She's sexy as hell.
Cersei is kind of crazy because I don't know what she did before.
Yeah,
but
I'm down for crazy.
I know she's having sex with the brother, but there's one thing where there was she captured those two people, the mother and daughter, and she poisoned the
that was
the daughter.
Season. She kissed her. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They poisoned her daughter and killed her that same way.
Cersei had a daughter.
That's how she had revenge. Yeah, Marcella. I know way too much about it. It's because I read the books. So I'm like an encyclopedia of the fucking characters.
She wasn't in season 1 and 2. I don't remember her.
Yeah, they probably just added her in season 3.
That's so random. She just shows up like a random kid, like another kid. Is she old or is she a baby?
Are you sure she wasn't there?
I don't think so. I remember
she wasn't a major character. Yeah, but you don't remember the other guy either, right? No. Tommen?
No.
Yeah, see, so Tommen was definitely there in season 1 too. Yeah, he's a kid, little kid.
Lord. No, I don't remember any of these songs now.
Tommen, do yourself a favor because you like Cersei. There's one scene in season 6, episode 9, I think. You can find it. Just search for Cersei scene. It's an 8-minute thing. It's only music and a bunch of stuff happening. And it's probably one of my favorite Game of Thrones.
Send it to me. I'll watch it.
Yeah. It's dope.
Zane, we're 36 minutes in.
You have one more topic you
want to talk about? I do have something I want to talk about.
Let's do it.
So, our graphic designer and manager, Kev, shared with us today a picture. And in that picture was South Park, The Fractured Butthole. And you were creating... I'm assuming it's in the beginning of the game when you're creating your hero. Yeah. And there's a difficulty meter. But it's funny because the difficulty meter is also like a skin pigment meter. Yeah. So the harder the game gets, the blacker your character is. Which is...
The blacker the character is, the harder the game gets.
Yeah. As I said, so...
Which is great. It's amazing social commentary.
It is.
And to me, the biggest part is it's not the combat that gets difficult, which is what they say. It's literally the other stuff. It's you make less money. People treat you different, which is what I'm excited to see. What do you mean
treat you different?
The dialogue is going to be different. Yeah. Which is that seems like they put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, right? That's amazing. I feel like everyone's going to be black in this game then.
You probably want to be, yeah, exactly. Just because it'll be
so politically edgy too. I don't remember the last time a game has pushed buttons like this besides South Park.
But it's such a South Park thing.
It is.
The dialogue is so well done.
It is.
It's probably easily the funniest game of all time.
Oh yeah, that's not even a question.
You know what I mean?
That's not even a question.
GTA comes close. But this is probably funnier.
GTA always has that same kind of GTA style humor. South Park is, you know what I mean?
GTA 4, did you ever go and watch the comedy shows?
No, but I remember you told me
I sat there and watched multiple comedy shows, and it was actually funny.
It's sick content. It's good entertainment. Why not?
But no, South Park is the funniest for sure, though. Yeah.
And
You're gonna be a black guy? I'm gonna be a hard black.
Of course I'm being a black guy. Yeah. Black mage all the time. I'm always a mage.
Black magician, dark magician. That's it. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference for you kids out there who.
That is. I remember dark
magician. Then there's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That's at the start of that, bro.
That's the fucking White Walker Dragon.
I made that same shitty joke. I was watching it.
There was a picture with him pulling the Blue Eyes White Dragon card.
No way.
I cried, bro. That's so good. Yeah, so good.
I saw it. I'm like, Blue Eyed Dragon. I'm like, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I still remember the card. Man.
Yeah.
But okay, so they're releasing L.A. Noire remastered.
Yeah, I'm actually down.
Enhanced for PS Pro. Why are you down, Zane?
I actually liked L.A. Noire. It wasn't amazing. It had its flaws, but I liked the game. I liked the world. I'm into these.
Yeah, okay.
If you give me a map with side stories and a main story, that's all I need, and I'll play that game. I play Watch Dogs. I play Assassin's Creed. Those are all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm more into that than anything. A good story, different characters.
But there's not really any side stories in L.A. Noire. It's not like...
There was a lot of side stories in L.A. Noire.
I can't remember, to be honest.
There was a lot of shit to do in that. Yeah.
I remember it being the opposite. That's the thing. What you're explaining, fast... I admit the world is very well done. It's very accurate.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the driving from place to place takes forever.
Yeah. That DLC shit, though.
They did?
Case files and stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so...
Pepsi, Killer or some shit.
How much would you pay?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it.
How much would you pay for it?
If it's $50...
$50 $60 would you do it?
Probably not. I might trade in a game for it.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Because I'm buying Assassin's Creed soon anyway, so I'm in
that rush. Looks... The more they release, the more it looks...
That one's going to be, I think, we'll see.
So,
incredible, I think.
Out of all the games for Rockstar to remaster, this is In my opinion, the biggest fuck you. This is the biggest fuck you. Not honestly, this is the biggest fuck you ever.
That's one thing I'll agree with you. Like, how are you not going to give us Red Dead Redemption
not even
when
Red
2
Dead.
is coming out? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, this was the time you're supposed to drop that.
They thought
give
it was
people
enough.
a chance to play it so then you can sell more for 2. That was stupid as hell. And I would have bought that. I would pre-order it the
100%.
second
Yeah.
it was announced. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Red Dead is arguably their best game.
It's because they released it on Xbox. It's backwards compatible on Xbox, and they released it on PS Now.
Yeah, but that's with the same graphics as the old one.
That's what I'm saying.
You need that remaster, bro.
I think that's their reason why. Like, you can already play, but I totally feel you. Like, why aren't you doing Red Dead? I would love to see Manhunt redone.
Oh, that would be dope.
Manhunt would be sick.
Max Payne would have been sick.
Max Payne 1. Yeah. Give me the trilogy, but bro, I'll take the Rockstar table tennis game over. I would take Rockstar table tennis over LA Noire.
Yeah, fair enough.
Actually, that's a lie. That's a hard.
You know what? My detective skills indicate that your face is saying the truth right now, Seena. Yeah.
That sound of when you get something right, when you call their bluff, it's
you
so
felt
good.
You're like, yes, I found the glitch in the game. They all had crazy eyes still, though. That was the problem with it. It's like they made it so like, we have accurate faces, and they looked really cool.
They did,
but they still had those video game faces where they look lost while they're talking to you.
That's
and so you couldn't
true.
read them. You're like, fuck, their faces are still
shifty
glitching.
eye too.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime they do something intentional, you know, you're like, oh, they're lying.
That's because it was so exaggerated too. It was like, It was like,
I like detective stuff. And I like the noir era, so it was a good game for me personally. Like,
okay.
It's a cool world for me to enjoy.
Do you think they'll make a sequel?
No.
Do you think this is testing for potentially making a sequel?
If this blew up, then they probably would think about it.
Do you think it will?
No.
I think just because you don't think it will.
No.
This is a Rockstar remaster. You don't think it's going to sell?
Actually, it's coming out on Switch and Xbox and everything, right?
You don't think it's Rockstar? It's remastered, man. When has Rockstar ever remastered something?
See.
Oh, bro, if they remastered the Warriors, that'd be incredible. Did you play the Warriors?
No.
Oh, the Warriors was incredible, man. Yeah. It was a beat 'em up when you can like throw them into shit. Oh, that was so good. Dope. It was incredible. Now, with
maybe
that
they'll
said,
do an LA Noire too.
I think they will.
Yeah, it's an easy one to make a sequel to.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, how hard is it to performance capture like a?
Yeah, exactly.
You know
especially
what I mean?
now with how every video game is.
Another cheesy segment
is what you need.
Is that actually coming? Oh, sorry. It's for the Vive.
Yeah. Apparently, Fallout 3 is only on the Vive too.
What?
Skyrim is the whole game apparently with the DLC and everything.
Okay, that's sick.
I'm waiting to see. It sounds way too good to be true. There's no way that's true. You can't be sitting there in the forest customizing your. It's not gonna happen. Fair.
Yeah. That'd be phenomenal.
That'd be crazy. Imagine that. Yeah, exactly.
I hope. I just want to try Doom VR too. But again, I'm like, I don't have a $7 million PC to fucking run this. Now, with that said, folks, let's sing it home. This has been episode 6 of another podcast day. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've made it this far,
we'll catch you in episode 7.
Yeah, we'll catch you in episode 7. Take it easy, y'all.
Later.
Later.